CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. And in today's video, guys, we're going over your Season 73 Can Chickens Fly Tech Tree Guide. So I was able to make this season, so I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it. So far, I've been having a lot of fun. We've ranked up a couple times. It is a little difficult right out of the gates before you get all of your chests, so just make sure that you're following along on this path if you want to make sure that you are having a ton of fun. Also, I want to mention in the shop, Captain Rodero should be available for most players either today or tomorrow, depending on how quickly you got through all of your clues. And I appreciate it if you're going to grab any of these hero offers. If you throw that code CHICKEN in the shop, does help support the channel. And it's not Chick-Den, it's Chick-In. And don't forget to subscribe. You want to stay up to date on everything this season. So let's get into it. So right out of the gates, your first goal is going to be to get to 3 engines. Why? 3 engines is going to be a lot of more offense. Okay, so let's start things off here. Now I've actually skipped the initial troop damage. I just that's mainly for the tokens. You got to be really careful with your token spending this season, guys, because there's a lot of good stuff, especially early on, that can really help or hurt you. So yeah. So going straight from 3ER, there's just the one path to follow through Zuka's. I went with the flamethrowers here. So I initially went machine guns, then I swapped it to flamethrowers. Just because everyone's using riflemen, so that seems to be the better option there. So as we move forward from 3ERs, we are faced with a dilemma. So obviously first we got to get to Shock Bomb, and then we can either go Kavan and Critters, or we can go down and we can add a Prototype, regular mines, and building health. So you can decide to go top path offense or bottom path defense right out of the gate. My suggestion would be Kavan with the Crystal Shield. Even at level 1, it's been pretty handy. If you do want to max them out, then I would swap the Crystal Shield to second wind. That's going to be probably a bit more value. But the biggest thing, guys, was Critters. As soon as I got to Critters, I went from rank 11 to 13. Pretty much a straight shot. You can critter out back engine rooms. You can clear out pretty much all of the mines, and then that combined with Crystal Shield, you're not going to have any problems getting through the base. We'll go over the attack in a minute. So then I went Troop Health, Shock Mines. Critter Launchers do look very good, so I might backtrack Grenadiers and then get to Critter Launchers. 4ER obviously is going to be great because we got bombers and that kind of thing. I've heard the bombers are a little bit slow on 3 and 4ER bases so far, so just something to consider. Maybe don't rush there immediately. Yeah, so then after 4, if we want, we can get heavies, and we can add in some more defenses. And yeah, and if you don't want to do that, and you want to rush to, say, rocket choppas, then you can keep trying to move ahead and move along straight forward. So that's what we're looking at for at least right now, what's been working for us. So yeah, just getting out to 3, getting the building health, getting Kavan, and most importantly, getting those critters to deal with the mines, because it is a little dirty out there. So yeah. Currently rocking 40 building health and 10% troop health. Now, funny enough, the 10% troop health has saved me a few times where the Zukas walk over to mine and they just have a smidge of health left. So that's been that's been kind of fun to see that little unlock has been helping us out. So let's get into the attack next. So where do we want to start here? We'll start on this one. So this is about as dirty as it gets, right? This guy's got the building health, he's got the regular mines, he's got critter launchers, he's got the laser beam prototype. And once you get critters, 2 critters and then 2 shocks pretty much for whatever they've got in front will pretty much deal with that engine room and take it out, no problem. Aside from that, I don't know if I did that this time because I was more focused on just getting through the base, but the most important thing in these attacks, guys, is the drop. If you throw all of your troops down right away, you will fizzle. So just make sure that you stagger them. So what I like to do is I got 1 rifle, 1 Zuka on the right, 1 rifle, 1 Zuka on the left, delay the one in the middle a little bit, same thing, 1 rifle, 1 Zuka. And then let those guys get up and ahead. I like to throw them down with Kavan just to make sure I'm getting maximum use out of that Crystal Shield. And then basically once everyone is off the ramp, that's when I'll throw my last 2 boats of rifle in. Again, staggering them. The way you want to stagger them typically is by the time these guys get up to that flag, then you can throw the next boat down. That's kind of the rule of thumb that I go by. So right at this point, it looks very dirty, right? So what are we doing to combat that? We're using Crystal Shield once we're walking over mines. We're shocking any large groups of defenses. And we're crittering out if there's any really dirty mine patches from there. Now my shocks are only tick 3, Kavan's only tick 1. Again, troop health is only at 10%. Critters are maxed out, so that's where I would spend the tokens there. That seems to be working. And you can see that we're able to get through it. It looks gross, but you can alternate using critters and Crystal Shield for the mines. The Crystal Shield will allow the rifles to tank like 3 mines. So as long as they're ahead and healthy and not dead, then you can get really good value out of your gunboat energy just by alternating the 2. It's not like you have to take out everything with critters. It's not like you have to keep Crystal Shield activated the whole time. You just got to find that right balance of going back and forth between both of them. So the critter launchers here, you can see they're starting to do some work. And we have 1 shock left. So even this right here, like it looks like it's over, but he's got those mines right there. There's still quite a bit to get through. And those tick 3 shocks are about to expire. And you can see how much damage 1 mine can do right there. So I think they go over 1 more. But thankfully we got the critters out. So there's that 10% troop health coming in. Now, obviously we would have finished the base anyways. We had some critters and the 1 Zuka left, but certainly helps in terms of time. So that's how we take on a super dirty base. Maybe let's go back here. I don't know if I was missing stuff. So at this point I only had 10% troop health. I didn't have anything else. So you'll see right there, pretty much the same kind of starting attack. Rifles and Zukas with Kavan right at the beginning. This one was kind of a stupid base. He had all those mines out in 1 ramp, so a lot easier to deal with. And I don't think I had critters yet here because I'm only using Crystal Shield. But you see it's still working. It's still working. Saving up our shocks for the very end. And then Crystal Shield is able to get us through that. And just barely had enough, but that's with nothing. That's with no critters. That's with no troop health. That's with Kavan just at level 1. So I mean, you got to make it work. You got to be a little bit creative, but it is very much possible. And yeah, so that's where we're at for right now, guys. I do hope that helps you out. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know your thoughts on the season so far. Definitely gonna be reading all the comments, you know. And yeah, so good luck out there, guys. I hope you enjoy the season. Thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with day 2. Hopefully get up to gold today. That is going to be the plan. But yeah, there it is. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Check it out. Back.